This is your review on how to find slope and y-intercept from a table. Your slope from a table is your change in y over your change in x. So you think about how are the numbers changing throughout the y's and how are the given x values changing. How do you get from one to the other? So from 6 to 8, you add 2. From 8 to 10, you add 2. From 10 to 12, you add 2. So that's your change in y. For your x's, from 0 to 1, you add 1, 0 to 2, you add 1, 2 to 3, you add 1. So your change in x is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. Your y-intercept occurs when x is 0. So you've got to look for when the x is 0. When x is 0, here your y is 6. Now we have enough information to write our equation. Y equals 2x, because the slope gets the x, plus 6. Here's another example. How do we get from 12 to 7? How do we get from 7 to 2? And from 2 to -3, and from -3 to -5. We are subtracting 5 each time. Now sometimes it won't be the same all the way down. And on the x's, we continue to add 1 for your change in x. So your slope is your change in y over change in x. So -5 over 1 is -5. Your y-intercept is when x is 0. When x is 0, y is 2. So your equation is y equals -5x plus 2. Second example. To get from 2 to 3, we add 1. From 3 to 4, we add 1. From 4 to 5, we add 1. And from 5 to 6, we add 1. So your change in y is +1. Your change in x, from 1 to 3, we add 2. 3 to 5, we add 2. To get from 5 to 7, we add 2. And from 7 to 9, we add 2. So your slope is 1/2. Now notice on this table, we do not see when x is 0. So you got to think about where is x equals 0 in comparison to the numbers that are already given. It's behind 1. But that means we're only going back 1 on the x's when we've been going forward 2. So let's think about if we went back 2, that would give us a -1. Which means if we went back 1 on the y's, we would be at 1. 0 is in between -1 and 1. So you got to think about what's in between 1 and 2. That would be 1.5. So that one was tricky. So your equation is y equals 1/2 x plus 1.5. And there's your review on how to write slope-intercept form from tables.